everything we need, right? So like, we desire love, we have that. We gotta learn to love ourselves before we can desire love from somebody else. Because what if you don't love yourself? If you don't love yourself, you're going to attract to you all that is contrary of love. Can we please normalize not can we please normalize not wanting to have people make room at the table for us? No, hear me out. It sounds crazy, right? But so many of us are fighting to sit at the table where we were never invited to. Many of us have forced our way through. I have. I'm not gonna lie. I've busted my ass to get to the places that I've gotten to. But what if they don't want to make that space or room for you? Even when you bust the doors down, what are you gonna do then? You're just gonna give up? You're just going to say, well, you know what? It was never meant for me. If God give you the vision, it was always meant for you. It's what you do. It's how you do it, how you approach it. Listen, we have been given the resources. They have trained us and taught us that these resources are limited. We don't have access to it, but we honestly do. You know, the internet may be one thing, right? But we all have within us everything we need to get to where we need to get to, right? If you look at the human body, our body is a magnet. Now we can repel or we can magnetize, right? You have to choose which one you want to be. That's really up to you. Let me say that again. It is up to you to choose if you want to repel or if you want to magnetize. Do you want to be the magnet to attract all that you desire, or do you want to repel? So, we were given, again, everything we need, right? So like, we desire love, we have that. We gotta learn to love ourselves before we can desire love from somebody else. Because what if you don't love yourself? If you don't love yourself, you're going to attract to you all that is contrary of love. If you're seeking peace in somebody else, because that's the thing, right? People are seeking for exterior peace, for exterior things, when everything you need is already within you. You create the peace. Right now, I am sitting in my living room. You can hear the background music, right? My life is chaotic. I'm never going to deny that. My life is chaotic. It is because of the decisions I've made that has created chaos. But within that chaos, I find my peace. Eh? Another thing. If money is what you desire, right? If money is what you desire, I need you to first understand that money is an energy. And it's a feminine energy at that. It has nothing to do with masculinity. Although the Americas, the United States, let's say the Westerners, as they say, have programmed us to believe that money is in the masculinity when it is not. All right? Money has never been a masculinity. What's in masculinity is the hunting aspect. You don't need to hunt. You need to attract. Remember how I mentioned about the magnet? You can choose to magnetize or you can choose to repel. That's where it's at. Because money is a feminine energy, and in femininity, you attract. You don't hunt. So where your mind is at, where your heart is at, that's what's going to be brought about. We are frequency. We are vibration, we are energy, right? So if we remove the energy and we focus on the frequency, the vibration, right? We, for instance, we're listening to this music, right? When the radio first was created, they realized there was a wave, right? There was multiple waves. So I'm a nerd, nerd at heart, right? So like when we look at the rays, right? Within the rays, there are frequencies, and they learned that static noise, when you tune it to the correct frequency, to the proper frequency, it the signal or the message that you're trying to push out gets sent and gets received. And that's where you have to be, right? Like your mind already says it wants something, right? So something all in the spiritual realm has already been created through the mind. Now it's about figuring out which frequency, which channel you have to be in to be able to receive it, to be able to receive the message, to be able to receive the funds into physical, right? So look at it like this, right? So like once the frequency, or once that radio or message has already been sent, and you finally hear it, like I hear this music, it's knowing how to receive it. Once you receive it, because now it's in a physical, right? The ears can hear what the eyes can't see. But many things don't need to be seen, because physically I can hear it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you get it? And that's how money is. Same, I mean, like I'm telling you guys, you don't have to sit at the table where you're not invited, where they don't let you in. You create the table. There are numerous of trees out there. Billions, probably trillions of trees out there. Create your own table. And if the table doesn't even need to be made of trees, of wood, sorry. The table does not have to be made of wood. You see, God gives you what you need. Change your mindset. Change the way you think, the way you talk, the way you move. And I can guarantee you that when you decide to make those changes in your life, when you decide to change the way you talk, the way you move, the way you carry yourself, the way you think, what you so rightfully desire is going to come to you. And let me explain too. This could be good or bad, right? Because you could manifest anything. And so when people who have ill intent have their mind set on something, because they're vibrating at that frequency, they're going to get exactly what they want. Please know that. So if you are a person with good heart, good intentions, set that. Let that be it. And you're going to move and operate accordingly to that. All right? That's my message for the day.